Peace, friends and enemies. Welcome to the Sofa King Interesting Show. I am your host, Matuse the Pharaoh.
I'm Michael, the creator.
I'm Yesenia Latoure.
Yesenia Latoure. Fashion designer, owner of La Latoure Clothing and Designs.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us, man.
Thank you for having me.
No, we're
excited.
Yeah, you know, we're excited too because I know that you're a bit of a talker. So I know you will be able to have a good conversation.
Listen, I'm a yappa.
A yappa.
I'll talk all day.
That's the kind of people I like to be around. I want people who have things to say.
Always be challenging conversations.
That's what you do in your normal life, yeah?
Yeah.
You challenge
100%.
people around you?
Oh, look, always. I don't think people like that. Sometimes they're like, all right, you're annoying, you're deeping it too much. But I'm just like...
So do you like to be challenged as well?
100%.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, cool.
Like, yeah.
Because we're going to challenge you.
Beautiful.
So the game we play is called Game 44.
44.
Yeah.
And the idea is there are 44 questions and you have 22 minutes to go through as many of those questions as you can. You don't. There's no rush. You can stick to one if we get stuck, as long as that's what we want to talk about. And they're randomized, so you get to pick any number from 1 to 44, and that will be the conversation starter. Are you ready to play the game?
I am ready to play the game.
No, I don't think she understands me.
Yeah.
Are you ready to play the game?
I am ready to play this game.
Okay,
Let's do it.
that's bad. I like that.
That's what I like to
I like
hear.
that a lot. You know.
Stop.
All right. So, what is the first number? Random. You can pick any number. What's the first number?
25.
You know what? I got to give you props. That is such a odd number, not just like literally, but figuratively, because people don't pick 25. Like, what the fuck? It's somewhere in the middle somewhere, right? People usually go for like even numbers,
22s.
usually 1, 2, you know what I mean?
33s.
Or 44s or 33s. You said 25.
I did
Very
say
nice.
25.
Is there like a reasoning behind 25?
Okay, this is like a bit cliche, but I want to make it deep.
Break
It's
it
just
down.
the day of my birthday. I just like
Nice.
25.
Okay.
That's just, yeah.
What's the month?
August.
August
Nice.
25. What sign?
Virgo.
You are a
Nice.
Virgo. She's a Virgo.
Virgo baby.
All right, well, Virgo baby. Question 25. Do you believe that Atlantis was real? First of all, do you know what Atlantis is? Have you ever heard of Atlantis?
Like Atlantis, like the first thing that comes in my head
Yeah.
is like, what do you call it? Like Greek mythology? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, it was first written by a Greek philosopher,
Yeah.
but Plato. But it's about a land that was highly technically advanced long ago, and they sunk into the water because of some apocalyptic event that happened.
I remember there was a movie about that.
Like a cartoon.
Gay.
There was, right? Like
I
a
think so.
Disney made one. Yeah.
And then the submarine.
The
Some shit like that.
Submarine.
Oh, no.
You watched it yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Aquaman. Isn't Aquaman, the idea of Aquaman, isn't
Yeah.
he from Atlantis?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that the whole
I'm
Aquaman?
gonna say yes. I feel like these ideas aren't just placed like okay, creatively, yeah, but come on. Do you know what I mean?
The idea
There's gotta
that
be some
something has to,
truth.
some truth.
Yeah.
Some truth, 100%.
Yeah. I like the idea of Atlantis, and there are many ancient places that are sunk to the bottom of the ocean that we found. But I think, like, being true to the story of Atlantis, that also comes with the baggage of them being so highly technologically advanced, and maybe even having stargates, and being it almost extends to them being like alien beings that had come here originally and taught us everything else. So that's strange. But what I will say is, what I think about the idea of Atlantis is that when you look at all the earliest civilizations around the world, they all have very similar symbols and ideals and storylines prior to them. And it almost feels like there was one original. What are you looking at me like that for? I'm looking at this one, but he's like,
Tell me more.
yeah. He's either like, tell me more, like,
Engaged.
bro, what the fuck are you talking about? All of the above, yeah. So fucking hell.
Sorry, bro.
What was I saying?
You know,
Atlantis.
Having some truth to it.
Yeah, so
The
that
symbols,
place, before it
share.
sunk or as it sunk,
Yeah.
they had sent out obviously like priests or their leaders or like their gurus or whoever out to other people to like inspire them and teach them how to be civilized. And then their homeland was destroyed. So it all cultures kind of connect. Well, all early cultures connect back to one culture. That's one theory. I feel that kind of holds some resonance, but I don't know. That's interesting. What's your next question? What's your next number?
Next number, let's do 18.
18.
Again with the it's like interesting numbers, man.
8. Come on.
You gotta read.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
No, I have not. I'm waiting. Maybe when
waiting.
I walk out, they were just like, "Oh, she's waiting. Let's go." No, I have not.
You've never seen something in the sky and thought, "What the hell is that?"
No, I haven't. I haven't. I actually have not.
She's got great eyesight.
Yeah,
She
look,
can see everything.
They know they're trying to hide this from me. That's what's happening.
That's what's
You know what I mean?
happening.
They're like, "This girl." No, let's not.
If you, sorry, go ahead.
Thanks. How do you think you would react if you saw like a UFO?
UFO, like alien.
Yeah.
Like a UFO. Hold on, there's a
UFO,
difference
like-
there.
like a-
Okay.
If you saw something in the sky that looked like a spaceship,
Yeah.
how would you react to that?
You
Pull
know
out a
what?
phone.
I thought that once. I saw a shooting star. I'm like, UFO, shooting star. I don't know. I'm just like, was it a bird?
Was it a plane?
Was it a plane? No, it wasn't a plane. I know what a plane looks like. It's too quick to be a plane. What's that plane? I'll buy a ticket.
Right.
Yeah, but no, I haven't.
And how would you react if you were to meet an alien? Let's say you driving out somewhere in the outback and then your car broke down and then the ship just landed and this alien popped the fuck out.
He's like, let me fix up your ride.
Would you take a ride with an alien?
Yeah.
Honestly, like I try to be its friend. I feel like it's like animals, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we all know that a little puppy's cute, friendly, you know what I mean? But like a lion, you'd be like, oh my God, a lion. But if you're, they're going to feel your fear.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if you approach it with being like calm, like, we're equal.
They know what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you guys watched, what's that movie?
Paul.
Paul?
Paul?
No, what's
That's
that
Seth
movie?
Rogen one.
Home.
Home.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
Oh, with that little
alien.
Yeah.
So cute. You guys should watch it.
It was fucking
cute.
shit. No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's that's the last question, right? No, honestly, you actually watch it. It's so cute.
Home.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's so cute.
Is it like a Disney film?
No, it's like a animation, like.
I think it's like Pixar or something.
Oh, Pixar,
Yeah,
right? Of course, yeah. Yeah, all right,
So
Marks.
cute.
And you'd try to befriend an alien, okay? So you think aliens
would be besties? Maybe take a little selfie. I don't know.
No selfie with an alien? Yeah, that'd be dope. Imagine having me. You disappear in a fucking bag the
I
next
feel
day.
like- I feel like I go into everything with a mindset of like, maybe I can network with this alien, can hook me up with some space technology, we can come up with some innovative shit. I don't know.
You be at him like, listen,
yeah,
I like the spaceship, but the outfit, let me hook you up.
Let me fix you up.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do you a favor and you do me a favor.
Yeah.
What you've got in your
Your technology for my fashion
yeah,
sense.
that's it. Like,
Why is it that
right?
whenever they show you the future or they show you aliens, they all dress exactly the same? Like everyone's wearing like a jumpsuit. Like what happens to us as we like evolve and get more highly like advanced? Do we just like drop like individual fashion?
What if like you're an alien, you're just like disguised as a normal person?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody that shit. I'm trying to keep a low cover.
We'll delete that part.
We'll
Edit.
delete this. All right, since we're going to cut this out, I'm going to tell you facts. That of course I am. I'm here for research. Don't that seem so strange to you? I'm solely here to just gain some research so we understand the best way for us to approach your species, because you guys are a bit... Not to be, but these are the backwaters of the universe. But, we're just, trying to do our thing out here. You guys got great resources.
Humble, huh?
Yeah.
Trying to play real humble, yeah.
All right, what's your next number?
Next number, let's do 8.
8.
Ooh, boy.
Okay.
Strong number 8.
Is there a reason for 8?
I love the number 8.
It's a good number.
It's a good number.
In I
Beautiful
believe
symmetry.
in Chinese culture, 8 is like the lucky number. If you have a house that has 8, they'll want to buy that house. They'll want to stay on the 8th floor. They'll have 8 has
Really?
that. Yeah.
Damn.
And then the number 13 has the exact opposite, which is why there are a lot of hotels that don't have a 13th floor. Do you know that?
Yeah.
They have like 12 and 12A.
Yeah,
And
like-
12A, 12B.
Yeah.
And they just skip 13. Like, brother, that's still 13. And trust, people still probably don't want to stay on that.
That's crazy. The first thing popped in my head when you said Chinese people would necessarily buy houses with the number 8. I'm like, well, if I ever decide to do real estate, Best believe I'm just be like, hey,
Hey,
contact all my
or your
the
Chinese
Asian
friends,
Chinese
like, hey,
friends. Well, listen, I've got a house. Let's talk business.
let's talk business.
Business.
Oh, did I forget to mention that it's number 8? If
so
that
funny.
matters. That's facts.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
cool. I
yeah.
did not
So,
know
you know,
that.
I mean, numbers have such a significant
Mm-hmm.
role in so many cultures. And you know what's so interesting is, I think it was Pythagoras, but he had like a cult based on numbers. They worshipped the numbers. They saw numbers as mathematically divine, and that numbers should be revered. And so, like, number 1, I think, was the number not spoken of. Like, it was that revered.
Damn.
Yeah, it was some
Oh,
crazy
damn.
shit. But it also makes sense because, like, numbers have a sense of impact in everything, and they are like mathematics is quite like they call it like the language of God, because maths, anyone can read.
Yeah.
Like the mathematical equation, it can work for anything. It's that objective. That's the idea, I guess.
I think what's so beautiful about math as well is like the only subject, the only thing you can actually be accurate in.
Yeah,
it's like
100%.
yeah,
Anything,
from all
anything,
angles.
yeah.
There's not. It's not like
Anything.
English where it's the subjective
Yeah,
framework to how
exactly
you
right.
see it.
Exactly right.
It's
yeah.
just there's one answer.
There's one answer and that's it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and there's ways to get to it. Yeah, that's fact. So the question number 8 is: do you believe in reincarnation? I like this question. I'm actually really interested in what's your view on this.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like throughout the years, my opinion has changed on this.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it depends where I spiritually am at.
Okay.
Where was it originally?
I feel like, yes. I feel like I used to think that there's so many universes and there's so many versions of our lives.
So you believe in the multiverse?
I do.
There you go. That's
do.
cool just to know. Okay, cool.
Well, I do. I do. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Yep. The
Yeah.
the
Depends
evolution
what you
of
think.
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like whenever I feel like I don't know, been like almost died or
Yeah.
something significant, like I feel something happened, or like I feel like someone's trying to give me a warning.
Yep.
It's like second chance, but I actually felt like I was given that second chance,
Mhm.
so I can narrate this life in a different version, like a different way, different
Nice.
narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I feel like sometimes when something happens to me, like I just feel that shock.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit. Whenever I drive, I feel this more. I give myself 3 warnings. It's like God, universe, you know, whoever you believe in,
Uh-huh.
gives me like 3 warnings when I'm driving. I'm not a reckless driver. Whenever I'm driving and I feel like I almost, you know,
Yeah.
done something dumb, I have like not something stupid, like a little thing,
Yeah.
not that, but like that shock. I'm like, okay, strike 1.
I love the charades going on.
Yeah.
Like I love it. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that body language is.
It's great. It's
It's like shock 1, and I'm like, oh, shock 2. I'm like, fuck. If I don't get my shit together, something bad's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
yeah, I get that.
You know, sometimes I think that all of those things could also be like we're in a simulation, and for the entertainment of some beings, this is why things happen in our life. This is why sometimes we get heads up. Sometimes things work out in our favor. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes the most insane coincidences will happen, and it's almost like outside of this universe is a universe that exists where the beings that exist in that universe, there is no such thing as the beginning or end. They've always existed. They have different the physics of that place is completely different to ours, so they never have like atrophy, like they never slowly die, deteriorate. That doesn't exist. So they made a place that they use as like a simulation tool for entertainment that does have a beginning and an ending. Do you know what I mean? Like, how do we know that we're not, or even extending that, how do we know that we're not a universe that happened as an energy source, that we're really in just this small box compared to this other place that is so much bigger than everything.
Yeah.
And we are used this as an energy source, and there may be like 3 million universes in these boxes, in this large contained space, in this large factory in some other place, and we're just this small universe within there. Like,
I once had a dream when I was younger that we were all in like a video game, like we are all characters.
Yeah.
Like that kind of
that's
mindset.
what I'm saying, like that simulation, like we are
Like-
characters being played out. And the reason why the speed of light is the fastest thing is because that's how good the gigabytes are. Like that's how fast they can run. That's how fast their
Absolutely.
processors run. Yeah. And then the crazy thing, I was actually looking at some stuff today about it, is that even at the DNA level, your DNA is designed like mathematically as like code.
Like
Yeah.
It's literally coding. And it can be
for
hacked
different
like
things.
coding. It can be manipulated and altered like coding.
That's
You
scary.
at your most like core are coding. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck.
And leading scientists, I have to just say this just because people might think I'm crazy. But, you know, because of all of this shit. But
yeah.
because I'm very much the kind of person who tries to approach things with an objective, like with a open mind and realizing that,
Mhm.
you know, should use empirical and objective evidence. But the leading scientist, the leading perspective on the idea of the simulation is that there's a 50-50% chance. So as much of a belief that we should have that this is the reality is as much as we should believe that this is simulation, because there's just as much potential for it to go either way, which is crazy. You know, and the more advanced we get with creating like virtual reality, the more realistic and the percentage goes up in that this is a simulation.
Yeah.
So that the better our VR gets, the higher the percentage is. So if one day we can create this, then that pretty much is a guarantee that we are in a fucking simulation, which is fucked up. But hey, who knows? Maybe we just, when we die, we get plugged out and you're sitting in a chair and there's
They
like, yo, how was
recharge
that?
us
Yeah.
and, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, those faulty phones, like donate your phones, like donate your life.
Donate your universe.
We'll give you new characters.
So how do you feel about the idea of being
Characters.
born again? Like, not born again in like a religious sense. I mean, like,
Like coming back as
yeah, like reincarnation, like that you have
yeah.
the memories of somebody else, or
like old souls and stuff like that. Like that. I do believe in that. I have met people that are old souls, and you can just tell. Have you ever guys done like readings?
like tarot card readings.
Yeah. Oh, not tarot cards. It's like readings to a point where they like access your past life.
Oh,
Oh,
like
I heard
what's it
about,
called? That recessive. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But it's like as in for you to tune into
Tune
tap into your past
your
life,
past life.
past
I
life
think
recession.
Yeah, I think that shit crazy, man.
Have you done it?
No, I have not. I don't think.
Interesting.
I don't think I'm an old soul. I did ask my friend. My friend's very spiritual, very spiritually connected, and she just felt a bit of energy in me. And I asked her, I was like, "Oh, babe, like, what are you feeling? Like, you're right." She goes, "I don't know. When I see," she's like, "When I see you in an empire, and you have your army behind you."
Hell yeah!
And I was like,
That's
"Wow,
pretty
that's."
gangster.
I was like, "Wow, that's powerful."
That's power, yeah.
I love that, and I just felt that like that rush in me. I was like, "Wow, I like this."
Invigorated and manifesting,
I
loading.
was like, "All right, I won't forget that one."
Nah, man, that's crazy. That's the
Yeah.
kind of stuff. That's the kind of energy that you want to remember. Yeah, that's cool.
100%. Yeah.
What's your next number?
Next number 5.
Number
Ooh.
5.
Yes.
Mike, you want to handle this one?
Man. So lately I've been thinking about.
Is this the question?
No. It's going to lead to the
This
question,
is the
but this is
entrance
like,
into the question. Go ahead.
interestingly enough, on my way here before, I was thinking about like, is it okay to do something bad for the greater good? Because there's so many shows and so many movies that like now can't like tackle this idea that people can be 4-dimensional, and it's like they could be doing something bad for the greater good. And I don't know if I think
Does that
that's a
come
bad
back to the
thing.
saying, do the means justify the ends?
Yeah, that's exactly it. So I would like to know, is it bad?
Is there any circumstance that you think of where doing something it's okay to do something bad if it's for a greater good?
You know, the first thing when you said that came to my head was like, you know, that story when it's like your father or whatever, and your son, and there's a bus full of people, and it's like, would you sacrifice your son to save the bus full of people?
Yeah.
Or would you sacrifice the people? You know,
Yeah.
Save your son.
yeah, save your son. I think that's what came to my head.
You'd
Because
save your son.
perspective-wise, it's
Yeah.
like,
You do something bad. So the greater good is saving your son.
I could, well, like, I don't have a son, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
look, I feel like that's hard.
Yeah.
I feel like that question itself is hard to answer, but like not putting context towards it, you know, doing something bad with no actual action. Do you know what I mean? Being like, it's easy to be like, okay, yeah, 100% I'll do something bad if it's for the greater good.
Yeah.
So easy to say, but put an actual scenario in front of me.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Let's see
that
what the
changes the
situation
question,
be
doesn't
able
it?
to-
Do you want to have a scenario put in front of you?
Yes, go.
Okay, so let's just say that inside a building, there are a group of people in there who are planning to detonate a major bomb that's going to blow up an arena full of like 10,000 people. Now they're in a building and the building has civilians in it too. And so their kids, their mothers, fathers, just regular people living in the building. And the only way to stop these guys is by sending a rocket in there to blow up the building. Now they're obviously aiming at that one level to target those people, but they don't know exactly where they are. And they only have 1 minute to decide. Now, if they set it off, they're likely to kill other people. Maybe not everybody, but they're likely to kill some other people. But it will save 10,000 people who are about to die. But you are likely to kill some children and some mothers and stuff like that.
Either scenario.
What did you do? 59 seconds.
Okay.
57 seconds. 55. No, imagine that. Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't even hear myself think.
That's what it felt like.
Well, just with the situation that you told me.
Yeah, just in that fucked up circumstance.
Regardless, it was going to kill people, true.
True.
Right? So.
Who do you want to kill?
Doing the numbers.
Doing the numbers.
You know, the 1 + 1 and that.
Yeah, the one.
The holy numbers.
Yeah.
Look, I feel like everything needs sacrifice in the day. It's hard. Like, I'm not, but of course you're going to, if it's potentially going to save a lot of people, wouldn't you choose that?
It's not about us what we would do. What would you choose?
Yeah.
That's what I would choose.
Yeah, I would choose the same.
All right. And
5 seconds in, I'd be like, press it. Like, listen, man.
Is it red?
Yeah.
All right. Your mother is in
the building.
But your other family members, let's say
you're dragging it.
your sister. Okay,
sorry. Just like, bro.
I'm like,
I'm trying to make it
No,
hard.
so like your mother's in the building that you would have to send a bomb to.
Yeah.
However, if you don't blow that
sister's
up,
in the other place. How about
fuck it,
that?
the joke is behind this.
oh my God.
Who you killing?
What did you say? My sister's in the other
Yeah.
one. Okay,
So kill your mom?
in that context, okay.
Walk out the room.
That wasn't my question, right? Okay, in that question, I would say, just logically thinking and just knowing
45 seconds left.
My sister's a lot younger.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, my mum wouldn't want me to sacrifice my sister. As much as I'd want to save my mum, I'd say my sister.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
That's very logical of you to think of it that way, man. That's really good. That's a good sign. I guess. I don't know. I think logic and reasoning is important because it helps us make the holistic, better decisions in life. Other than,
Are you a realist or an optimist?
Both. I think you got to have.
I feel like everyone's both, but one's greater than the other.
Are you more optimistic or more realistic?
Yeah, realistic.
I'll probably say optimistic, if I'm going to be honest.
I'd say nihilistic.
Wow,
son.
It was like choose A, B. He was like C.
I'm screwing, like putting C in there. People, I think a lot of people will probably say that I'm pretty optimistic, but I feel like why I said that I'm nihilistic is because I have a view of existence as being like meaningless and purposeless, and you make meaning and purpose in it. So the optimism in me makes me enjoy making a purpose as I go along. But the nihilist in me, which is the realist, sees everything for what it is and just accepts the fact that that's what it is. Yeah. So I don't know where to. Let's just say I sit on the optimist side, optimistic, Optimus Prime side,
Optimus Prime side,
optimistic Prime. Hi, kids. What about you? Where you at?
I think I'm more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's just how I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, not say I'm not optimistic.
Yeah,
but you're more realistic.
I'm more realistic. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I am like that. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Are you more optimistic or realistic?
Everyone's
like
both, but there's always gonna be like maybe even 1%.
Yeah.
I think I'm really optimistic about a situation, but if it's not working out, I think I can be like, it's not working out before it gets too late. You know what I mean?
So I think I was a crazy optimist for a lot of my life, but in recent years, I'm definitely a lot more of a realist. Yeah. Or, or not a pessimist, but like a realist. Yeah. Nice. I'm with you there. What's your next number?
Wait, what's it? 1 to 100?
1 to 44.
Damn, I'm like 75. I'm just making sure.
We just throw a random one at you. 40?
Yes.
Oh, 40 shorty.
40 shorty.
Here we are.
Damn. Ooh, damn.
Is it better to have loved and lost or never love at all?
Love and lust? What did you say?
Love
and lost.
Yeah, sorry, you say it.
Would you rather be
so have you ever? Would you have preferred to love somebody and then lost them, like that relationship no longer exists, than to never have loved?
No.
Or is it better to just not have loved?
Love and loss. I feel like emotions are beautiful.
Mhm.
Emotions, you know.
It's just like, I love me some emotion.
Yeah, 100%.
Even if that emotion then later on rocks you and like,
yeah, no, I love that.
fucks
I feel
you
like
up. I love that.
Yeah, I love that. No, straight up. Let me explain it.
Go ahead.
So I feel like for me personally, I use that energy and I feel like it fuels me in different ways where I get so creative.
Yeah.
Whether I'm angry, upset, frustrated, excited, happy.
All emotion is good for
I love
productivity and
it.
creativity.
I feel like it grows you. It's character building end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, just depends perspective end of the day, how you view it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, you need to be hurt in order for you to love more.
Yeah. That's there. I feel you. I agree. Especially, when you come out of a relationship or whatever, that time where you have to now realign your whole ritual, your whole schedule. You have all these new openings, all these new opportunities to like change how you go about your life. I always find it gives you a new chance to just do better, be better, focus more on yourself. So there are benefits to it. Yeah,
100%. You always see that meme and it's just like, someone break my heart so I can do this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
and you motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
Loved and lost, or never loved before?
I think I'm never loved at all. I prefer that.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Are you scared?
Are you scared, motherfucker?
I think.
Is you scared?
Is you scared?
No, please. I think because I rely a lot on like guilt, and I feel like one of us is gonna have to pull the trigger to end it, and that always like.
Yeah, I hate ending relationships.
I think it's just so hard.
Ugliest thing ever.
100%.
Yeah, it's facts.
Is it?
Yeah, ending relationship.
Ending
The
something.
toxic ass over here goes. Is it?
Ending something that you know isn't working.
Yeah, it's just ugly to do it. Like, yeah, you do it, but it's ugly to do it.
It is ugly to do it, but sometimes you're doing it with a greater purpose. True.
Yeah.
Like, come
True.
on.
But if I didn't have to do that
realist
shit,
one in the room being the most optimistic. That's
yeah, exactly. Maybe we should check ourselves.
No, but it's true. Like, think of it. I feel like everything's. I've said this so many times now. Perspective is everything. Do you know what I mean? You can view it to dwell on it, be upset about it, and lose that that comfortability with being with that person and everything. But you can view it in a light where it's just like, well, why do I have this baggage in my life? Like, I can grow so much more without it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you know it's not working, that thought was in your head to leave a situation, a relationship. Doesn't that give you courage to be like, well,
100%.
I wonder what's, beyond that.
And I fuck with that hard. That's why, I end the relationship. Usually it's because my time here has
life
ended.
is an adventure.
100%. Life is now moved on for
and
someone
you're
else.
like, but the pulling away and explaining
it's
that shit.
hard, bro. I do say, okay, my time's up. It's time to move on. Time to see a new world. But every time I have to sit there and explain that it's like, I'm just, this is just not for me anymore.
Explaining it is ugly, man, because you feel such guilt and you feel like, man, people can make you feel like you really fucked up. And just because like that, you're just like, nah, I understand. I recognize that this isn't for either of us.
Mm-hmm.
But some people don't care. They're like, no,
this is comfortable. I like this.
Yeah,
I really admire people that really take themselves away from comfortable situations. It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's powerful. But
that's I think that one of the greatest things I've done in my journey is get uncomfortable.
Yeah,
constantly, just try new things, go new places. It's good. But it's been such a pleasure having you on the show. Really, like I feel like the time flew. I don't know how many we got through, but I'm gonna go back and check them, and we're gonna pull like a little number right here, and that will be the number that you tallied in your time. You know what I mean? But I think you did pretty well.
Yep.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah,
so good.
Nice.
I didn't even realize that was 22 minutes.
It flies.
Flues.
New language.
Vocabulary.
If you guys have any other questions that you think we should ask, drop them in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you follow Yesenia on all her socials and spread the message and check out her designs for sure. And we'll have your socials on the bottom and everything.
That. But also for the people listening, say it out loud.
True. Can you tell us? Yeah, give us your IG handle and the best place to find you.
So my personal @ is Yesenia Latoure, which no one's going to even spell, but it's okay.
Spell it out for us.
Spell it out.
Yesenia Latoure. You know, you can put a little typing thing over there.
Whoa,
And
one more time.
Bang,
Just
bang,
a little
bang,
bit
bang,
slower,
bang, bang,
please.
and my business account, my Latoure account is just Latoure and Latoure Designs. I've got 2 accounts.
Yeah. I love that name too, Latoure. It sounds really cool.
Thank you. It's my
Latoure.
surname.
It's your surname, yeah.
Yes.
But isn't it so good having a surname that just so like really works?
Yeah, I love it.
Like imagine your surname was Smith. It's like La Smith.
That's me.
It's just not gonna happen. And La Latoure, so La is the
Yeah,
right?
that's right. I like it because I feel like it rings like, you know, eventually where I want to be, like couture, Latoure couture.
Yeah.
Mm.
No,
That's nice, like-
it has a flow.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely
I love
does.
it.
I can see that. Definitely. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me on here, guys.
No doubt.
Appreciate
Fantastic.
it.
No doubt. Peace, guys. Make sure you like and comment, subscribe,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.